think all motorcycles are created equal? Think again. Some bikes are the perfect mix of reliability, efficiency, and pure riding enjoyment, while others are pricey traps you will soon regret laying your eyes on in the first place. A so-called cool bike can suddenly destroy you with high maintenance bills, bad fuel economy, and a riding experience that wears thin fast. Today, we're breaking down the motorcycles that only smart riders buy. Bikes that don't just look cool on Instagram, but actually save you money and hassle in the real world. So before you get swept up in the hype, let's get right to it. Number 1. Honda Rebel 500. The Honda Rebel 500 is the bike for riders who want something straightforward, reliable, and comfortable without all the flash. It's the sort of bike that quietly earns a reputation as a practical, everyday companion rather than a head-turning showpiece. One of the first things you'll notice is its approachable design. A low 27-inch seat height means it's easy to plant your feet flat on the ground, which is a huge confidence booster, especially for newer riders or anyone who's been intimidated by taller bikes. The riding position is relaxed, upright, and natural, so you're comfortable whether you're weaving through city traffic or hitting highways. Beneath the sleek lines is a 471cc parallel twin engine tuned for performance you'll actually use. Smooth, predictable power that's got enough low-end torque to pull away from stoplights quickly, and enough top-end grunt to cruise comfortably on freeways without laboring. Plus, throttle response is nice and smooth, making it easy and fun to manage in tight spots or open roads. At a price hovering around $6,000, the Rebel 500 is solidly affordable. Many competitors charge more without giving you the real-world advantages you get here. Thanks to its fuel efficiency of about 67 miles per gallon, you'll save money on gas too, which adds up fast if you're a daily rider. Honda's reputation for durability means maintenance is simple and inexpensive. Mostly oil changes and routine checks. There's no heavy tech or finicky systems to bog you down. You get a light, easy-to-handle machine that rewards sensible riders who want more time on the road and less time in the shop. It's not a bike for bragging rights, but if you care about reliability, comfort, and practicality, the Rebel 500 is a smart choice. Number 2. Kawasaki Versus 650. The Kawasaki Versus 650 excels because it's built without nonsense, delivering versatility without compromise. If you want a single bike that can handle city commuting, weekend touring, and even a surprise gravel road, the Versus fits the bill. Its 649cc parallel twin engine doesn't scream for attention, but offers smooth, reliable power with a broad torque curve. That means you're not constantly worried about finding the right gear or feeling the bike strain. It just works. You get steady, predictable power whether crawling through traffic or cruising at highway speeds. Comfort is where the Versus really shines. The upright riding position avoids the aches and pains typical of sportier bikes, and the seat is roomy enough to stay comfortable for hours. The adjustable widescreen is a thoughtful touch, cutting down wind buffeting on longer rides. Suspension setup is balanced, smoothing over rough patches without sacrificing stability in corners. Fuel economy averages around 50 miles per gallon, giving you a range of over 300 miles per tank. That's a huge plus for commuters and tourers alike. Fewer stops, more fun. At about $8,000, the Versus might seem like an investment, but the combination of reliability, comfort, and adaptability makes it worth every dollar. You also get ABS for safety and optional luggage setups for long trips. This bike doesn't demand the spotlight. It quietly does what you need day in, day out, making it an excellent choice for riders who want a dependable, all-around partner. Number 3. Royal Enfield Meteor 350. The Royal Enfield Meteor 350 is a breath of fresh air for riders looking for a straightforward cruiser experience without the usual complexity or steep price tags. At under $5,000, it makes classic cruiser style accessible without cutting corners. Powered by a 349cc single-cylinder engine, the Meteor isn't about explosive speed. Instead, it's tuned for steady, smooth power that handles well in city traffic and gentle weekend rides. The torque delivery is relaxed, so you're never fighting the bike. It just glides along. One of the biggest selling points is its simplicity. The analog-digital gauge cluster is refreshingly basic. No flashy screens or bells and whistles to fiddle with. Maintenance is easy and affordable, mostly oil changes and routine checks, with minimal electronics to worry about. The Meteor is surprisingly efficient, pushing about 70 miles per gallon. Coupled with a 4-gallon tank, that means you cover serious ground without constant fuel stops. Practical for both commuting and exploration. Comfort isn't sacrificed either. The wide cushioned seat invites you to linger longer, and the relaxed riding posture means you're upright without strain. Suspension soaks up potholes and rougher roads better than you'd expect in this price bracket. Styling is classic. with timeless cruiser lines that announce your presence without screaming for attention. It's a bike for those who appreciate simplicity, charm, and sensible value. No flashy tech needed. Number 4. Yamaha MT07. The Yamaha MT07 strikes a balance few bikes do. Plenty of fun and power without the headache of over-the-top features or cost. If you're after a bike that's engaging, reliable, and simple, it's a contender worth your attention. The heart of the MT07 is a 689cc parallel twin engine that makes about 70 horsepower with smooth throttle response. It delivers instant power with no lag, making it playful in traffic and lively on twisty roads. Yamaha keeps things simple. No confusing ride modes or flashy screens clutter the cockpit. Riding position is upright and comfortable, which helps keep fatigue away on longer rides. The seat is supportive, the handlebars well placed, and the foot pegs strike a nice middle ground between comfort and control. It's sporty enough to enjoy spirited cornering, but tame enough to ride all day. Fuel economy is solid at around 50 miles per gallon. Maintenance costs tend to be reasonable, and the bike's light frame makes it easy to maneuver in town or on back roads. At roughly $8,000, the MT07 offers excellent value. It's fast enough to excite, but manageable enough for a wide range of riders. This bike proves you don't need bells and whistles to have a great riding experience. Number 5. Suzuki SV650. The Suzuki SV650 is the go-to for riders who want a solid all-around performance without emptying their wallets or dealing with complicated tech. The 645cc V-twin engine provides smooth, accessible power that works well for beginners while still satisfying more experienced riders. You get enough punch to keep the grin on your face on twisty back roads, but the power delivery is predictable and friendly, making it easy to control in everyday riding. The SV650 sticks to essentials: clean lines, straightforward controls, and solid build quality. It's a bike that's practical yet fun, with a chassis that's light enough for city agility, but stable enough for highway confidence. Fuel economy clocks in around 50 miles per gallon, which is great for a bike with this kind of performance. Maintenance tends to be affordable, and parts are widely available, making it a sensible choice for riders who want reliability. Priced near $8,000, it hits a sweet spot of value and capability. It's often praised for being the perfect beginner bike that riders don't outgrow, thanks to its balance of comfort, power, and ease of use. The Suzuki SV650 stays classy and unapologetically practical, delivering a riding experience that's approachable yet rewarding with no gimmicks involved. Number 6. KTM 390 Duke. Looking for a bike that's sharp, quick, and doesn't come with a sport bike size price tag? The KTM 390 Duke checks those boxes with style. It's built around a lively 373cc single-cylinder engine that racks up about 44 horsepower. That's plenty of punch for darting through city traffic or ripping around twisty back roads without feeling outmatched. What really makes the 390 Duke shine is how nimble it is. It's light, easy to flick from side to side, and offers a throttle response that's instant and addictive. The aggressive Street Fighter styling grabs attention, but the upright riding position keeps things comfortable enough for your daily commute or weekend play. Fuel economy lands around 50 miles per gallon, which is solid for a bike this sporty, so you're not chained to the gas station. On top of that, KTM fills it with useful tech: ride-by-wire throttle, ABS brakes, and a clear TFT screen that's simple but modern. At just under $6,000, the Duke provides a great bang for your buck if you want something sporty without the high upkeep or price. It's straightforward to maintain, light on your wallet, and above all else, fun to ride. If sharp handling and street style are what you want, this bike delivers. Number 7. BMW G310 GS. The BMW G310 GS is the easygoing entry point into adventure riding without the hassle of a giant bike. It's built to be light, manageable, and practical, making it an excellent choice for beginners or anyone who wants a versatile ride. It runs on a 313cc single-cylinder engine that's smooth and predictable. Don't expect rocket speed, but what you get is enough power and torque to master city streets, highway stretches, and even some gravel roads with confidence. The upright seating position and windshield help keep you comfy on long rides. Fuel efficiency is around 60 miles per gallon, which translates to fewer fuel stops and more riding time, perfect for commuters and weekend explorers alike. Plus, it starts at about $6,000, giving you that premium BMW badge without the usual luxury price. Safety is key, so ABS comes standard to give you that extra peace of mind on mixed surfaces. With rugged styling and a durable build, the G310 GS is ready to take you anywhere without asking for too much in return. If you want a practical adventure bike that's easy to ride, beginner-friendly, and reliable, the BMW G310 GS is a smart pick that keeps things simple and fun. Number 8. Triumph Bonneville Bobber. The Triumph Bonneville Bobber is a bike for riders who want vintage cool without giving up modern reliability and comfort. It's that rare cruiser that turns heads at every stoplight, but also rides smooth enough to keep you smiling on longer trips. Underneath its classic silhouette is a 1200cc parallel twin engine that's more than just good looks. It delivers a strong punchy torque of around 78 foot-pounds at low RPM, making acceleration smooth and powerful without feeling overwhelming. The engine hums with character, polite one moment, growling the next, perfect for riders who want personality as much as performance. The Bobber's styling channels old-school muscle with its solo seat, bobbed rear fender, and minimalist bodywork. But don't mistake it for a bare-bones throwback. It quietly packs modern tech like ride-by-wire throttle, traction control, and even cruise control. Yes, cruise control on a Bobber, something you don't see every day, and it's a great addition for longer rides. Comfort is better than you might expect. The adjustable solo seat is surprisingly plush, and the suspension smooths out the bumps with ease. The riding position is relaxed, but confident. You feel connected without feeling cramped. At around $14,000, the Bobber isn't cheap, but it's far from Harley-level mortgage that other cruisers demand. You're paying for style, substance, and heritage all in one package. If you want a bike that's as much as a statement on the street as it is fun to ride, the Triumph Bonneville Bobber offers classic vibes with 21st century sensibility. Smart riders know this one stands apart from the crowd.